Let's get into it. It's y'all new big homie, Brei'Yon, and today I want to touch on growing pains and experiencing death in a different form. It's a life hack that I love to use, so make sure you guys stay tuned, alright? If this world never taught you how to feel about me, how would you feel about me? If this world never taught you how to see me, how would you see me? Too often we are trained on how to see and think about others and ourselves. But it's time for you to start directing your own light and being the source of your own inner information. I know what I'm made of. How about you? Growing pains. So I touched on this a little bit on my Instagram page, but I want to dive a little bit deeper in this video. So what do I mean by growing pains? If you're ready for a mental shift, if you're ready for anything different out of life, you're ready to reach new heights, right? You're gonna have to make some sacrifices. And it's gonna be painful for the most part, because within that space that you're currently in, that you're ready to expand out of, you attracted certain people that you've grown to love. And for the most part, from my experience, those people are not going to be ready to grow with you, which means once you expand out of that space, you guys will no longer be a vibrational match. So you're going to lose some people on your way up and out, on your way moving forward. Some people love staying in place, especially when we attract people in a certain space. A lot of people don't see past the life that they're currently experiencing. A lot of people find comfort staying still, staying stagnant. A lot of people don't want to explore new grounds or anything they're not already familiar with because they're comfortable where they at. They're comfortable with life just being easy. And we all know that there's no success in comfort. I'm going to tell you right now, when you're ready to grow up and you actually start growing, right? You're going to outgrow some people. You're going to lose connection, especially if they do not align with where you desire to be in life. Because in order to become something, you have to be that. You have to be that. And then you start attracting more of what you are your way. So if you desire to be something, you have to be that. You have to choose it. You have to choose it every day. So you're going to lose connection to people you love. And it's going to feel very lonely at first. And it's okay. Just be prepared for it. What comes with that preparation though, right? It's another part of it that a lot of people miss. We always ask the universe for something, but we never ask the universe to prepare us for it. So when it comes to a law of attraction, a lot of people miss the fact that opposites attract as well. So not only does like attract like, yeah, you're going to attract more of who you are, but you're also going to attract the opposite to test you, to see if you are who you say you are, to see if you're ready for what you say you're ready for. Because the universe is not going to hand you more than you can handle. So if you can't handle where you are, the fall from where you are, you're not going to be able to handle a further fall from where you desire to be. So you have to pass these tests. Don't think the universe trying to beat you up. The universe is trying to prepare you because, again, opposites attract. We're not going to only just keep attracting peace. We're going to attract the opposite of that, and then we're going to be tested to see if we can make peace with that. We're going to be tested on our emotional intellect to see how much control we really have. The death experience life hack that I love to use that works for me in different ways, right? The first way, I love to put myself in uncomfortable situations now. I put myself through the fire before. The universe had to force my hand in order for me to grow up, right? So things that I'm normally uncomfortable with doing, because maybe I don't want to, deal with the feedback. I don't want to hear nobody's opinions. I don't want to deal with the criticism. I put myself in situations and actually face what comes along with being in the public eye. You build yourself up differently that way versus avoiding what comes along with it because you want everything to just be so plush and comfortable. It's like your immune system, right? It have to go through certain things to get stronger and know how to deal with it. It's like when people training for boxing and they hitting them in the stomach, they building that resilience to be able to handle it and not be fazed by it the next fight. So me being a music artist, I got to be in the public eye in some shape or form, right? And most of my life, I played it small just to not deal with what came along with being seen. What came along with the brighter lights. So I stayed small and operated more out of a place of fear versus facing that fear and dealing with the hard stuff now. So I can learn how to maneuver through these parts of my life or these spaces in my life a lot better and a lot more calm with a lot more confidence because I have more information and more stuff to work with. Not realizing that no opinion holds any weight unless I give weight to it. No opinion have any value unless I give value to it. So that was all my doing. All my doing. So I put myself through the fire. That's the first death experience. This killing off my old way of thinking, old way of doing things myself before the universe had to force my hand. Second way, bringing death to things and people that no longer benefit my life. Because sometimes I'm not a benefit to them neither. Sometimes we hold on to people and things just because, again, we're familiar with them and we're just filling up space with these things and people that no longer serve a purpose. And we holding on, tightening our grip and keeping them past their purpose time frame, which means we're taking up space and not leaving room for anything else that we desire or trying to align with to come in. So I live more mindfully. I don't waste people's time nor mine no more. Second way. Third, I don't know if y'all know of anybody or maybe y'all have a loved one that got diagnosed with like a deadly disease, right? And they've been living life a certain way the whole time, but it's something about that doctor saying you only got this much time to live that makes them shift mentally, that makes them appreciate life or their loved ones more. So I use that in a way of, I don't know how much time I got left. I could walk outside now and life would be over. So instead of me being put in a position where a doctor is telling me how long I got to live and me like choosing to appreciate my loved ones now or value life a little bit more, I come to an understanding that I don't know when my life is going to be over and that it could be over at any second. So just knowing that, not operating out of a place of worry because I don't do that, but just knowing that it could be over at any minute now, that shifts me automatically to expressing more gratitude, to being more grateful for my loved ones, appreciating them, everybody who's in my life for life, just having a chance at life every time I'm blessed to rise in the morning. I get to choose how my day is going to be now. I get to choose what I do to my day. I got a chance to choose. Just knowing that life will be over at any second now, I live more mindful and more grateful. That's all I got for you guys. Y'all have a blessed day.